from the X Sports Network. This is Summertown High School basketball. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Two and 0 in the district. Fellas, I ain't going to beat around the bush. We should be 16-1 after tonight. Yes.
Are y'all hearing me clear? Because I can't hear myself. Y'all picking me up fine?
I can hear you fine, but I couldn't hear hear yourself through
okay.
a while ago when I was on.
We'll let our technical man coming in on the spot there.
That boy, Will.
He may have actually got a little too loud. Could you turn it down just a touch? Hey, thank you, Will.
Just complain about it,
all right,
Brady.
now go to the concession stand for me if you don't mind.
A cheeseburger.
But I want to give a shout-out. Thank you, Brian and Will. Did you know Will was on the microphone?
I did. I did.
Last, what was it, Thursday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
He's most definitely got a radio face.
I got you. Well, he did it. Y'all did a great job. I appreciate y'all making that trip to Fayetteville. Brian, I couldn't help myself. I walked by Coach Gene and kind of leaned in. I said, I think y'all are in trouble. And he smiled, so we'll see. But getting ready for the national anthem, we'll take us a short pause. And when we come back, Brian will be taking a lead, and we'll be having a little fun here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to for tonight's contest. If you would please rise.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5.
So as we start the starting lineup, Summertown, they'll be Ella Busby, Abby Jo Schaefer, Gabby Long, Riley Blackwood, and Hannah Jones. Hey, fellas, I know we've talked about it all year, but we all like the people that do the little things, but, man, was it not good to see Ella Busby just break out the other night? I mean.
Well, listen, I watched that game, and that game was closer in that first half than that score indicated, and if it hadn't been for Ella, it would have been a neck-and-neck game in that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. She was, and we talked about it. Will and I did. I mean, she was carried this first half offensively. I mean,
Fayetteville City very scrappy, get after it. Pretty rough, pretty physical. And what did she finish with?
33.
But yeah, if Ella doesn't have first half, she does. It's a neck and neck ball game second half.
Knocking down threes the other night. I mean, it's good, and we know she can get to the basket. We know she's going to get to the free throw line.
I heard a story, and you might can confirm it, but she'd been really frustrated in her three-point shot, and like 2 weeks in a row she was at going to the gym, and finally Coach Gene walked in and said, just go home.
Yeah,
he said, it's nothing you're doing, it's in your head, just go home and rest.
Yeah.
And then she had a night like she had the other night. So
quit worrying about it. So we're about ready for tip-off. It'll be number 23, Ashley Turner, jumping up against Abby Jo Schaefer. Tip controlled by Ella Busby. Here goes the Lady Eagles. She goes over to Gabby Long back out front. Busby as Mount Pleasant opens up in a 1-2-2 zone. Skip past Gabby Long for three. No good. Rebound, Ella Busby. Busby down to Jones, back to Busby for three.
She's still hot.
She's still on. Ella for three. As Summertown jumps into full court pressure. Mount Pleasant inbounds, gets it over to number 24, sends it back to 23, Turner. Turner across the timeline, all the way cut off by Jones, ball stolen by Gabby Long, and here come the Lady Eagles.
Hey, Turner did a good job there from Mount Pleasant. She just should have pulled up and shot the jumper instead of getting so deep.
Riley Blackwood, skip pass over to Gabby Long, in the corner to Hannah Jones, out front to Ella Busby, to Blackwood. Blackwood looks inside Schaefer. Schaefer's got it. Ball slapped away, controlled by Mount Pleasant. It's Turner. Turner will walk it up as Summertown picks up half court man-to-man. Turner into the lane. There's that runner.
Time.
No good. Rebound, Abby Schaefer. Schaefer racing across the timeline. Gives over to Long, to Busby. Back to Long. To Busby. To Long. Skip pass over to Blackwood for three. Bang. 6-0.
Three-pointers are going to be there, Brian, against this 2-3 zone. You can tell Mount Pleasant trying to keep it outside. And what are we, 2 for 3, I think, now from three-point range.
Ball deflected, picked up by Busby, layup good. Ella's got 5. 8-0, Summertown. Summertown back into full court pressure. Turner with it. She's trapped in the backcourt. Needs help. There's it is, stolen by Busby to Schaefer. Layup good.
Speaking of Abby Jo Schaefer, happy birthday, Abby Jo Schaefer. It's her birthday today. Also shares it with her daddy, Brian.
Turner to Sandrell into the front court. Back to Turner. Over to number 12, Jones. Jones being guarded by Gabby Long. Summertown in the man-to-man. Pass goes inside to Sandrell, slapped away, picked up by Turner. Turner drives, now kicks over to Jones. Jones into the lane, cut off by Long, back out front to Number 24, that's Sinsett. Back over to Turner. Turner drives, shut off by Jones. Ball is stolen by Busby. Busby, layup.
She was too
no
open.
good.
She was too
Busby,
open.
rebound, back up, good.
She makes that one.
Yeah, misses the wide open and does a reverse, not even looking at the go
Well,
when it goes in.
Ella trying to pad her rebound stats, Brian.
Yeah.
Turner into front court to Jones. Jones, she's trapped, needs help, now gives it back over to Turner. Turner out near the timeline, being guarded by Riley Blackwood. Turner goes inside, ball's kicked. It's a kickball violation. It'll be Mount Pleasant basketball, side front court, as the sophomore Ellie Lou Mason will check in. Riley Blackwood will get a blow.
And fellas, I haven't called every game this year like the past 10 years, but I've got 2 referees out here that I don't think I've ever saw.
Yeah, I don't recognize a couple of them either.
Sinsett throws into Turner. Turner saves it back in. Pass stolen by Jones. Here comes Mason. Mason across the timeline, gives over to Gabby Long. She drives. Skip pass over to Busby. Busby for 3. Good. Ella Busby picking up where she left off.
10 points in the first less than 4 minutes.
Summertown in full court pressure. Ball stolen. It's stolen by Busby. She gives to Schaefer. Layup. Good.
Good dish there by Ella.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. With 3:56 to go in the first period, it's Summertown 17, Mount Pleasant 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant. Is Mount Pleasant basketball against full court pressure, and there's a turnover on the inbounds pass. It'll be Summertown basketball under their own basket.
Mount Pleasant just having a hard time even getting it. Since that wants to throw it back in, I think she must have thought it got tipped or something. But well, if the
Hey, it's
referee
worth a
don't have
try.
the ball, Ella's going to be wide open again.
Jones, Busby. What is that? 3 for 3?
3 for 3.
3 for 3 and 13 points here in the first quarter.
Turner ahead to number 42, Sandrell. Sandrell needs help. She gives it back to Turner. Turner drives, looking for Webster. Inside, lobs it to Webster. Pass deflected, knocked around, picked up by Jones. Jones from Mount Pleasant out between the circles, and she's going to be fouled by Ella Busby.
First foul of the game.
3:30 to go in the first period. Summertown 20, Mount
Br-
Pleasant 0.
Brian, honestly, Jones and Sinsat, I think, are the only ones I remember playing. Now, Sandrell, I think her older sister played. I think this is the younger one. See, she got Lawrence County ties, granddaddy Pee Wee Sandrell.
Oh, really?
And Laura Lloyd, who from Lawrenceburg.
As Blackwood has it, over to Gabby Long, looking inside Schaefer. Back out to Busby. Busby gives to Schaefer, free throw line jumper, bouncing, no good, rebound, Sandrell. Sandrell being harassed in the backcourt by Mason. Sandrell across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, looks for Turner. There's Turner. Turner drives baseline, goes in against Busby, layup up, no good, rebound, batted around. Busby's got it. Busby into front court, gives to Gabby Long for 3. No good. Rebound. Mason back up and good. All Lady Eagles 22-0. 2:40 to go in the first. Mount Pleasant Sinsett tries to throw long, and it passes intercepted by Gabby Long. Long back over to Busby for another 3. Short.
Now, she's human.
Rebound Schaefer. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound Mason.
Don't put that on the floor, Ellie Lou. Just catch it and go back up, kid.
It's going to be a jump ball on the alternating possession. It'll belong to the Tigers, Lady Tigers.
Timmy, you know, you could probably go to the contest stand for us if you wanted to.
Man, I'm full, man.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard him say that, Brian.
Sin set into Turner. Schaefer slaps it away. It's picked up by Mason of Summertown, and she's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on number 23, Ashley Turner of Mount Pleasant. That'll be their first. Summertown basketball side front court. Well, if you watch the game, we and Will can attest, we're off to a much better start here than we were at Fayetteville the other night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody concession stand clean. I keep looking around, and I don't see nobody eating nothing yet. So I don't know if the concession stand's open.
Worm's got some popcorn.
He does got some popcorn over there, and he said he could have got us some popcorn while he was done.
Gabby Long for three. It's no good. Rebound, chased down by Abby Jo Schaefer. Schaefer drives, gives over to Blackwood. Back out front, Busby to Gabby Long. Long to Blackwood. Busby goes inside. Long feeds down low. Schaefer, it'll go through her hands, out of bounds. Had a good idea right there.
Yeah, it's a good high-low idea. Just pass the lead a little too much.
Sinset to play it in. She gets it to Turner, back to Sinset. She's trapped in the backcourt, now goes back to Turner. Turner being chased by four Lady Eagles. Gets the ball across half court to Sandrell. Sandrell to Turner. Turner got a lane to the bucket, up and good, and Mount Pleasant's on the board. 22-2, a minute and a half to go here in the first period.
Well, there went the shutout.
Busby to Long. Skip pass to Busby. Skip pass back to Schaefer. Back to Long for three. Good. Gabby Long on the board.
Gabby's had some good looks, just couldn't get any to fall, but she buried that one.
And we're going to get a stoppage in play for Jones and Lauren Howell to come in. Out will go Busby and the birthday girl, Abby Jo Schaefer. Sinset plays it into Turner.
Coach Jean going to call the dogs off here with a minute to go. He's going to pick them up at half court.
Turner goes inside to Sandrell. It's slapped away by Jones. Howell picks it up, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Turner of Mount Pleasant. It'll be Summertown basketball.
I'll tell you what, Brian, I could use Turner.
She looks the part, does she not?
And she gets after it.
Jones, or Long to Howell. Howell for three. No good. Rebound, Sinset. She gives to Turner. Turner brings it across the timeline. Her team trailing 25-2, 35 seconds to go in the first period. In the corner to Jones. Jones tries to drive on Howell into the lane. Stop, but we're going to get a foul, and that foul's going to be on Lauren Howell, I believe. We'll see. Yes, Lauren Howell. It'll be her first, team second.
Should send Sandra out the line. Nope, they're going to say it's on the floor. I think she got raw deal there. I believe she was in the act of scoring or shooting.
Mount Pleasant to play it in. It comes into Jones. Jones to Turner. Turner drives. Back to Sinset. Goes inside Sandrell. Has it slapped away by Jones. Last touch by Jones. It'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. Into Turner. Turner into the lane. Has it slapped away. Stolen by Mason. Mason gives over to Gabby Long. 9 seconds. 7 seconds. In the lane to Mason. Shot up. No good. Rebound Mason. Back up left-handed. No good. Rebound Sandrell. And that's where your first quarter will end with Summertown leading over Mount Pleasant 25-2. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back to Mount Pleasant. Brian Long alongside Clint Brazier and Timmy Kinnick and Will Pettis. Second quarter, fellas, about to begin. Tess Long in for the Lady Eagles for her first action of the night.
Last game I got to call, Brian, Tess went off.
Yep. Ball over to Blackwood, layup, good. Good ball movement.
Great job by Hannah Jones.
You know, and she's been getting a few more opportunities lately, and she's done all right. Turner into the lane. She's going to be fouled by Gabby Long. Be Mount Pleasant basketball under their own basket.
Foul Gabby Long, her first. Team first.
Mount Pleasant's Jones will play it in. Lobs it in to Jones, or Turner picks it up, gives over to Sunset, to Turner. Turner looking inside, throws it to number 33, that's Webster. Webster shot up, no good. It'll go out of bounds, Summertown basketball.
Lady Eagles, I mean, I don't even think it's just nothing but just a drop back man to man, but just gives Mount Pleasant such a hard time to get any clean look.
Gabby Long for three. It's good. When you get a lead, them shots get a little easier to make, don't they?
Not as much pressure on them.
Yeah. 30-2. Turner across the timeline. She gets a screen from Webster. Now gives over to Sunset. She drives. Cut off by Blackwood. Looking inside. Blackwood slaps it away. Now Turner's got it. Turner lob inside Webster. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Hannah Jones of Summertown. Mount Pleasant basketball as Abby Schaefer and Busby re-enters. Out goes Gabby Long and Riley Blackwood. So on the floor for the Eagles, Lauren Howell, Hannah Jones, Tess Long, Busby, and Schaefer. And now Schaefer's going to be called for the foul. That's kind of just a tough luck foul right there.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
I think we'll just do it again, inbounding under the goal.
Second foul on Summertown of the quarter. Abby Jones first. Mount Pleasant to play it in. Lobs it out front to Turner. Turner has that ball slapped away. It's picked up by Tess Long. She's going to take it all the way home. Layup. Good.
Boys, that's fast.
That is fast. Tess Long with the bucket. Summertown by 30. 6:29 to play in the first half. Pass comes over to Turner. Turner.
And also, I got corrected by our family.
Yeah.
You know, I was calling Tess a sophomore when she was going off. That's a freshman.
She's a freshman.
Sunset into the lane. There's Tess Long again. Scramble, loose ball. And we're going to have a held ball. It's going to be a jump. It'll be Mount Pleasant basketball on the alternating possession. A good effort there by Tess. Slap that one and mix it up a little bit. Mount Pleasant will play it in under their own basket. Ball comes in. It's stolen or slapped away by Jones, but I believe Webster's going to be called for the foul.
Think so.
So it'll be Summertown basketball side rear court.
I'll give a big shout out. Eagle Nation has traveled well on the short trip on this Friday night.
Yeah, good crowd.
Got a lot down there on the Mount Pleasant lower level side as well from Summertown.
I say Mount Pleasant will probably bring a few more in here.
Of course, the killer in his normal spot. I believe every year since my kids has been coming to Summertown.
It's been longer than that.
That's where Mike Kilburn has sat at Mount Pleasant.
He's been sitting there longer than that.
Busby with it. Oh, goes inside Schaefer. Nice pass. Now back outside to Busby. She drives. 15-foot pull-up. No good. Rebound. Jones of Mount Pleasant. Turner across the timeline. Picked up by Busby. Now she's into the lane. Her runner up and rattles no good. Rebound by Sandrell. She'll stick it back in. But you're right, Clint. That's another nice move there by Turner. Getting to the basket.
Yes. She can create some things.
Tess Long in the corner to Gabby Joe. Schaefer skips it to Jones. Over to Busby. Busby. Skip pass over to Tess Long. To Lauren Howell. Back to Busby. She'll try another three. No good. Rebound. Schaefer. She puts it up and in. 34-4.
Abby should probably be shooting an one after that as well.
Yeah. I think she had a little push in the back there.
5 minutes to play in the first half. Jones into front court for Mount Pleasant, being guarded by Lauren Howell. That ball is stolen. It's by Busby, and Busby going to have it slapped away from behind by Jones.
Yeah, I think Ella just thought that was going to be uncontested, and Jones said, Jones got a lot of speed there for Mount Pleasant.
Tess Long will play it in under the Summertown basket. Comes into Lauren House. She's going to shoot a three. Rattle. No, comes out. Webster and Jones will tie it up, and on the alternating possession, it'll belong to Summertown Lady Eagles.
I was asking Will, how weird is it to look across there and see David Colley on a microphone and a headset and not down there on the floor?
Surprised he ain't still wearing his stripes up there.
Busby for three. No good. Rebound. Schaefer taps it around. She gets it, now gives out to Blackwood. Over to Gabby Long. Back out front, Busby. Busby to Blackwood. She's going to try a three. No good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Schaefer's got it. Into the lane, out to Blackwood. Now over to Gabby Long. Gabby knocks down the three.
Gabby will shoot it.
37-4.
Yeah, Riley missed that one. She was more open the second time she got it back. Don't be afraid to shoot it, especially when you're up 33.
Jones has it slapped away. Sandrell picks it up. She goes in, and Schaefer blocks the shot. I believe they're going to call a foul on Abby Jo. As Sandrell will go to the line for 2 free throws, and that foul is on Abby Jo Schaefer. It'll be her second.
This is one of those rare opportunities. I don't think Coach Jean's going to worry about it, though, her picking up her second.
Sandrell's toss, front rim, no good. She ready for the second toss. It's in the air. This one is no good. No rim, so it'll be violation. Summertown basketball. Ella Busby bringing it across the timeline for the Lady Eagles.
You didn't want to get it on camera,
What am I getting on the camera, Will? What are you doing?
Blackwood for three, no good. Tapped around. Blackwood's got it. Gives over to Gabby Long. It down to Jones, who hits a cutting Schaefer. Her jump shot up, no good. Rebound Tia Webster of Mount Pleasant. Hannah Jones just doesn't want to shoot it, does she?
Well,
evidently not.
And let me say this. There's a lot of these guards and a lot of these players on this team that get a lot of points for everything that Hannah Jones keeps alive.
Yes.
And they need to make sure they know how appreciative she is.
Riley Blackwood across the timeline. She gives over to Gabby Long for another three. Rattles comes out. Rebound. It's Webster. Webster getting a few rebounds from Mount Pleasant here. Turner with it. Ball slapped away. It's Busby. Picks it up. Looks ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to stop and lay that ball up and score it. Abby Jo Schaefer, 39-4, Summertown. 3 minutes to play in the first half.
I like this 2-1-2 set that Coach Jean does right here. And instead of having one of your bigs, and I mean, we've got Blackwood there, where Abby Jo and Jones can kind of stay on that block right there. I like that setup.
So that ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball. Busby's got it. She's going to bring it across the timelines. Mount Pleasant falls back into their 2-3. Gives over to Blackwood, who goes inside Schaefer, but Long picks it up, lays it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Blackwood, and Blackwood's going to be called for the travel.
Tough break there for Riley.
As Mason, Hadley Campbell, and Tess Long will check in. Out will go Schaefer. Out will go Blackwood. Out will go Jones. So for Summertown, Mason, Campbell, Gabby Long, Tess Long, and Ella Busby. Jones with it. Sandrell. She drives. Her shot up. No good. Rebound. Tia Webster. That shot is no good. Battle for the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Summertown. It'll be Mount Pleasant basketball.
Coach Jean still coaching.
39-4, 2:22 to play here in the first half. Mount Pleasant. Inbounds comes to Sinset. Sinset has it stolen. We had an inadvertent whistle.
I think he was getting ready to call a walk. Tess was like, "Dadgummit, I was fixing to pick it up and go shoot a layup."
As Mason will play it into Busby. Busby brings it into front court. She gives over to Tess Long. Looks inside Hadley Campbell. Back to Busby, to Gabby Long for three. Good.
Gabby's got 4 now, 3-pointers. Got 12.
42-4. A minute 50. Number 22, that's McFarland. Her shot up, no good. Rebound. Mason's got it. Mason coming into front court. Gives over to Tess Long. To Busby. Over to Gabby Long. To Busby for 3, straight on. Rattles, comes out. Battle for the rebound. Gabby Long saves it in, and Mason picks it up. She gives to Busby. Over to Tess Long. Back to Busby. To Campbell. To Tess for 3. Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mason.
Ellie Lou stepped out of bounds, I think, didn't she?
Yeah, it was close.
Busby.
I don't know if you're going by the blue or the red.
Gabby Long, nice pass to Busby. Layup off the glass, good.
Is that Busby or Mason?
Mason.
I mean, Mason scored it. Good pass by Gabby, yeah. 44-6, a minute to go here in the first half. Jones sends that pass stolen by Busby. Nice hands. Busby in the corner to Tess Long. She's going to try a 3. Back rim, no good. Hadley Campbell with the rebound. She gets it back out of there to Busby. Busby to Tess, to Gabby, around to Ella Busby. Back to Gabby. She's going to try a 3 from the volleyball line. It's good.
Make that 50. Gabby's got 4 threes in this quarter.
Gabby Long having a big night.
Got 15 total.
47-4, 24 seconds. Sinset's going to be, or 22, McFarland's going to be called for the travel. It'll be Summertown basketball with 20 seconds to play. We got a question about the possession there, and I don't think it really matters. Just
you think they thought it should have switched over on that inadvertent whistle, maybe? But I'm like you, Brian. It doesn't matter.
Cody's all over it. He's going to get us that possession. Busby across the timeline to Tess Long, to Mason in the corner to Gabby Long. Back to Tess Long. Busby to Tess. Tess puts it on the floor into the lane. Hey, that's a nice move there by the freshman. Busby for 3. Back rim, no good. And that's where your first half will come to an end. Your score, Summertown 47, Mount Pleasant 4. We'll be back in a few moments.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with.
And welcome back to Summertown, or Mount Pleasant High School. It's halftime of the girls' game. Summertown 47, Mount Pleasant 4. We're joined now by head Eagle Boys basketball coach Wes Long. Wes, coming off a big win the other night at Fayetteville. How's things been going for the team this week?
Yeah, we played pretty well at Fayetteville. It always helps when you come out and shoot it pretty well. I thought we were pretty active defensively, creating a lot of turnovers. But, got a big one tonight. We've been trying to get ready for. Obviously, Mount Pleasant's top 10 team in the state right now. Obviously, going to have to try to keep them from getting to the rim, try to rebound a little bit, and see where we're at.
Well, back to the other night a little bit. I know Jackson Bennett, who's just coming back off injury, and it kind of come out of it a little bit on offensively. A little bit more comfortable the other night. You could just see his confidence starting to grow.
Yeah, I was really happy for Jackson. He needed that. Probably just confidence-wise anyway. Looked a lot more comfortable, and would love to really get him back going full speed right here for the home stretch of the season. So I was really happy to see that.
Well, and the one thing I'll point out, I mean, we won big, but Kurt played maybe a quarter the other night, and a lot of young kids got a lot of playing time, and it was good to see those sophomores. I mean, I know Ryder Blackwood was really active, made a lot of things happen. Those young guys are coming along for you pretty good, looks like.
They are. We've got another JV game again today too. So it's always good to get those young guys in. Kurt was a little bit under the weather the other night, so it was a good opportunity to kind of get him some rest once it kind of got out of reach and protect him a little bit. So, I was happy for those guys. Those young guys keep getting better and better with their, active hands and the way they move the ball. So really excited about that.
So tonight you talked a little bit about Mount Pleasant. I mean, is it going to be kind of similar to Summertown Mount Pleasant games in the past, you think?
For sure. I think they're as athletic as they've ever been. They're physical, and that's something that worries me a little bit. I think our guys are going to have to really be strong with the ball, protect it, and at the same time, we can't get sped up. Our shooters have got to catch it ready to shoot, do their work early. That's something we've been talking about all week, and then, we're going to have to be able to find bodies when shots go up. It's just, it's a typical Mount Pleasant team that Summertown's played for years, and if they shoot it well, I think we'll be in trouble because it's going to be hard enough to kind of keep them out of the paint.
So what's the next week after tonight? We got Mount Pleasant night, which was our third district game.
We got Loretta at home on Tuesday, and then we go back. We started all over Friday going to Battle Creek.
Battle Creek. So 3 district games here in a row. So it's going to start. The district's going to start separating itself out then here over the next couple of games. So Wes, good luck tonight. Look forward to talking to you Tuesday night, maybe against when we play Loretta after hopefully another Summertown Eagle win tonight. So good luck tonight. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton from Mars Hill Baptist Church. Welcome to the Mars Hill Minute. Last week we talked about the brand new year that we're all into right now, and I want to encourage you. I know as you started out this year, maybe you had some goals that you set for the end of the year, a place you wanted to be. Maybe you wanted to have a bigger house, new car, new job, whatever it might be that you're shooting for. Let me encourage you with a word from God. He says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's what I want to encourage you to do this year. Let's pursue the things of God. Let's seek his righteousness. And as we go after those things, he says he'll bless us. And I promise you this, the blessings of God will far exceed anything we could ever do on our own. And so I don't know what your plans are for this year. You're already halfway through the month. But as you begin, why not stop and think, am I pursuing the things that Christ has for me? Am I joining him in worship? Am I spending time in his word? Am I seeking him in prayer? Maybe if you'd pursue these things, when we come to the end of this year, you'll look back and say, I sought the kingdom of God, and I was truly blessed by his hand. God bless you. Thanks for joining us for this Mars Hill Minute. We'll see you next week.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire. Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. Brian Long alongside Timmy Kinney, Clint Brazier, and Will Pettis. Timmy, you got the first half stats for us?
I do. You got Ella Busby with 13. Abby Schaefer ended up with 8. Ellie Lou Mason had the 4. Got Gabby Long had 15 with 4 three-pointers there in that second quarter. Tess Long had the 2, and Riley Blackwood had 5.
So obviously a good half for the Lady Eagles. What Ella had 13, and what she had 13 in about the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Well, the first 4 minutes. She had the 13 the first 4 minutes of the game.
Then Gabby gets it going here in the second quarter.
Yes,
so
absolutely. I think they play off each other a lot. I mean, if one of them, that's one thing you got to worry about this team for me, Brian, is if one of them's not hot, the other one will be.
So we're all ready and
Hey, Will, the girls on the floor
wave at the camera.
They would love for you to put the camera on them so they could wave, and we'll all wish Abby Jo a happy birthday if she'll smile real big.
There you are.
There they are.
Summertown Lady Eagles starting 5.
Abby Jo looks happy on her birthday. There she is. She's going to wave now.
So here we are, ready to start the third period. I believe it's going to be Summertown basketball, and they lead 47-4 here as we begin play. And I don't know, Timmy, I don't think we'll see these 5 on the floor very much longer.
I don't either.
I mean, I know Coach Jean played about 9 kids the first half.
We're waiting on the clock. There it is.
Got Loretta Tuesday night, so last thing we'd want is one of these girls to twist an ankle here up by 40. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Ella Busby to Hannah Jones, Riley Blackwood in the corner to Gabby. Gabby to Schaefer, down low to Jones. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch Summertown, it'll be Mount Pleasant basketball.
That was actually a really good rotation right there. I mean, Jones was wide open and on the goal. Schaefer may have put a little too much on that pass.
Turner to Sinset, to Jones, to Turner. Summertown in the 2-3, ball slapped away, picked up by Blackwood. She's going to take it all the way home. Shot up off the glass, good for Riley Blackwood. And here comes Mount Pleasant. Jones across the timeline to Sinset. Now out front, Turner goes inside. Sandrell slapped away by Busby, picked up Turner. Jones has got it. Goes inside to Turner. Her shot up, blocked by Schaefer, picked up by Sandrell. Sandrell to Turner. Goes back inside Sandrell, scramble for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. And on the alternating possession, it'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. They'll play it under their own basket. Jones to play it in. Jones to Sinset. Back to Jones. Skips over to Turner. Turner over to Sinsett. Summertown just keeping them out of the paint. And as I say that, it goes inside Webster, but her shot's blocked by Schaefer, and Gabby Long picks up the rebound, and here come the Lady Eagles. 6 minutes to play here in the third period. Busby to Gabby Long, to Busby, to Schaefer. Schaefer goes inside Jones. Jones skips it out there to Blackwood. Blackwood thought about a three, now puts it on the floor, drives in. She's going to be fouled, and it's going to be Summertown basketball under their own basket.
If they start yelling at Riley Blackwood, she don't start shooting them open threes.
Clint gets done with his cheeseburger and joins us again.
Yeah. It's good too, boys. I hadn't eaten on lunch today.
49-4, ball comes into Blackwood. There she's going to shoot the three. And rattles, comes out. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Jones back to Blackwood, to Busby, to Gabby Long. She'll try another three. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Riley Blackwood to Busby. Now she's going to try a three. No good. Rebound, Schaefer.
Boy, after starting hotter than a $2 pistol, Ella just went cold.
Hey, our girls have looked over, and coach has got 5 up. They're going to shoot every three they can get their hands on.
Schaefer spins in the lane, kicks it out to Riley Blackwood, to Busby.
This is where Jenna Brazier would always say, nobody foul, don't let the ball go out of bounds.
Yeah. Busby skips it over to Gabby Long, back out to Blackwood, inside to Schaefer, down low, Jones, layup, roll, no good, rebound Jones. Back out of there to Gabby Long for three, good. 6 threes on the night for Gabby Long, and Coach Jean's going to take a 30-second timeout, and I believe it's just going to be for substitution.
It is.
So there's the replay. As on the floor for the Lady Eagles, Tess Long, Lauren Howe, Hadley Campbell, Emerson Franks, and Ellie Lou Mason. 52-4, 4:30 to play. Turner into the lane. Her runner up, no good, but she's going to be fouled, and I believe Turner's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Boys, y'all may have commented on this. I don't know, but y'all realize we've got a running clock.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
We hadn't commented on it.
Turner
in the third quarter.
Free throw just a little short. Turner gets ready for the second toss. It's in the air. This one rolls in. 52-5. Tess Long with it. Over to Franks, to Tess Long. Tess to Lauren Howell, in the corner to Campbell. Campbell skips it out to Long. Long over to Franks. Franks back to Long. She's going to try a three. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Lauren Howell. Back up, no good, but Lauren is fouled, and Howell will go to the line for 2 free throws. 52-4, 52-5, 3:30 to play.
Yeah, remind everybody, stay tuned. I think we're going to have a lot more competitive game here on the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Howell knocks down the free throw.
Which, Brian, Timmy, were y'all as shocked as I was? I know Loretta's playing really good. Were you as shocked as I was at that score up here?
Yes.
I was, yes.
She knocks down both free throws. Yeah, because Wes even was telling me that he thought Mount Pleasant was pretty good, and they are pretty good. I think they're 11 or 12 and 3. I mean, so Sinsett for Mount Pleasant for a three, no good. It'll go out of bounds, last touch, Mount Pleasant. It'll be Summertown basketball. I don't know, Clint, if it's one of those things Loretta just kind of got on them early and it just snowballed, but we all know they're pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Long in the front court, gives to Lauren Howell, back to Tess Long, inside to Mason. Mason goes inside Campbell. Campbell gets it out to Howell, to Tess Long, to Emerson Franks. Emerson Franks thought about a three. She drives, now gives to Campbell for a layup. Good job there by Emerson Franks.
Yes, it was. Road baseline, beautiful pass finder underneath.
Turner across the timeline. 2:35 to play in the third. Jones to Sinsett. To Turner, to McFarland, back to Turner, now to Jones. Jones drives. She's cut off on the baseline by a couple of Lady Eagles. Back out front, Sinsett. Turner goes inside, McFarland skips it over to Sinsett for three. Front rim, no good. Rebound, It'll be slapped out of bounds. I believe it's last touch by, well, I thought it was last touch by Mount Pleasant, but it's going to be Mount Pleasant basketball under their own basket. Looked like Hadley Campbell had good inside position, but
that's a 56-5 call, I believe, Brian.
Turner into the lane, shot up, good. Now, hey, another good move by Turner getting to the basket. Long to Franks. Franks wanted to shoot the three, but back to Long. Long goes inside to Campbell. Now gets out to Franks. Now she'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Sinset of Mount Pleasant. She gives to Turner. Inside a minute and a half to play here in the third period. Sinset with it to Turner. Turner drives, cut off by Franks. Jones has it out between the circles to Sinset. Skip pass over to Turner. Turner for three. No good. Rebound. Webster. Webster comes out there with it.
Webster does a good job down there.
Battle for this rebound, and Tess Long's got it. And here come the Lady Eagles. Tess puts it on the floor, into the lane, kicks it in the corner to Franks. Back to Lauren Howe for three. Good. Nice extra pass there by Lauren Franks. She was open, but her teammate was just a little bit more open. It's a good job there.
Well, it's a nice extra pass by
Franks.
By Franks, yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball.
Emerson Franks. I think you said Lauren Franks. That had me messed up.
I'm sorry. 59-7, 23 seconds to play in the third period. Inside, Mason layup, good. Good pass there by Hadley Campbell. Hits the cutting Mason. 61-7. Turner with it. Turner drives on Franks, gets it out of there to Jones. She's going to try a three at the buzzer, no good. And that's where your third period will end with your scores. Summertown 61, Mount Pleasant 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant as we're about to begin the fourth quarter. And guys, just getting ready for the boys' game. Will just pointed out this Mount Pleasant team beat Giles County by 20. So
I was fully on the bandwagon of Loretta must come down here and hit them in the mouth and just threw them off of everything.
Yeah.
Because I know they're better than that score indicated.
Long goes inside to Mason, downside to Campbell. Nice pass by Ellie Lou. Mason to Campbell. Campbell with the bucket. 7:35 to play in the basketball game. Turner into front court. Over to McFarland. Skips it over to just entered into the game, number 11, Farmer. Farmer. Back out front, McFarland, but Tess Long steals it, and Long takes it in for the layup. Good.
I tell you what, she is quicker than a hiccup.
Tess Long with the bucket. Turner to Farmer. Farmer goes inside to Sandrell. Back out to McFarland, over to Farmer. Skip pass, intercepted by Franks. Franks going to take it all the way home. Now she's cut off by McFarland. Needs help. Gets it out there to Hadley Campbell. Goes inside to Mason. Mason in the corner to Tess Long for three. No good. Rebound, McFarland of Mount Pleasant. McFarland comes into front court. Gives to Turner. Over to Farmer. To McFarland for three, off the glass and good.
The bank is open.
65-10. 6:27 to play here in the game. Tess Long to
Maddox.
I'm sorry, I went brain dead watching the ball. Maddox misses the three. Rebound, McFarland. McFarland to Turner, back to McFarland, back to Turner in the lane, goes down to Webster. It'll pass a little too strong, out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball.
You know, it just hit me, Brian. It's good to see Ellie Lou getting a lot of this work at post play in this, you know, with the second group, because you're going to lose. Good shot, Tess Long, burying down a three, but we're losing Jones and Schaefer to graduation, and it's probably going to be Ellie Lou's job next year.
I'd say, yeah.
That or Miss Macy Pettis coming in.
Well, I was thinking that too. Inside to Sandrell, up off the glass. Hey, nice drop step there in the lane for Sandrell.
Very nice finish.
Tess Long has it slapped away. It's picked up by Maddox. Maddox gives over to Franks. 5:15 to play. Maddox to Tess Long, puts it on the floor, has it slapped away, but goes out of bounds. Last touch, Summertown. Coach Jean having Tess Long just slow down just a little. She is a little too quick for her own good that time. Mount Pleasant across the timeline. Jones into Tia Webster, up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. Who is that? Sandrell?
Yeah.
Sandrell's going to be fouled by Mason. Sandrell will go to the line for 2 free throws. (68-12).
Called that foul on Hadley, but I believe that should have been on Ellie Lou.
Sandrell's toss just a little short. 4:20 to play in the game. Sandrell in the air, it's good. 68-13, 4:05 to play in the game. Tess Long across the timeline to Maddox. Skips over to Franks. Inside Campbell. Campbell up off the glass. Nice job, Hadley Campbell.
Very nice move. There's your other post player next year.
Yeah.
You're just talking about it.
Well, listen, I get it. And Hadley probably can play post, but she's about as tall as her sister's was.
Well, we
She
keep hoping.
She needs to hit some of John's height.
We keep hoping one of these Campbell girls are going to get their dad's height.
Maddox with the nice crossover, takes it to the basket, lays it up. Haley Maddox with the bucket. 3:30 to play. Jones in the front court, gives over to Farmer. Farmer has her pass stolen by Tess Long, and Tess is going to take it home. Left-hand layup, good.
Yeah, if you don't want Tess to go to the other end, shoot a layup, you better not put it out in front of her.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to catch anyway.
Yep.
Farmer with it. Goes inside to Sandrell, over to McFarland, back out to Jones. Farmer. Skip pass over to McFarland for 3. No good. Rebound, Mason.
I want to see Emerson Franks get a set shot here.
Mason
there it is.
To Franks for 3. Oh! No, front rim. Good call, Clint. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch. Summertown, it'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. And Zayla Buchanan. Buchanan comes into the game for Mount Pleasant. Out will go Sandrell. Sadie Sandrell.
Sandrell's had a good game.
She
She's had some hard, tough points.
Jones, Farmer. Farmer picks up a dribble, needs help. Now goes over to McFarland, to Jones for 3 from the top of the key. No good, but they're going to get Tess Long for the foul.
Tess wanted a block and a layup.
So Jones will be shooting 2.
I guess she'll be shooting 3, won't she?
Well, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Well, Jones toss, no good. Jones ready for her second toss. In the air, this one is back rim, no good. Emerson Franks was like me. She thought it was just going to be 2.
All right.
Lauren Howell in, out goes Ellie Lou Mason. Jones, third toss. This one is good. Tess Long with it. Across the timeline. Lauren Howe to Long. Long puts it on the floor. Now kicks out Franks. Franks for three.
Got that one. I think everybody scored now for the Lady Eagles.
Emerson Franks.
If my math is correct.
Jones.
Oh, gotcha.
Farmer. Farmer. Franks steals it. Franks gets a two-hand shove, but she keeps right on going. Cut off on the baseline. Goes inside to Campbell, but that ball is stolen by Webster.
Brian, when I said I think everybody scored, Timmy had to show me the stat sheet. Hannah Jones, and you said it, she just won't shoot.
No,
she just won't shoot.
I bet she had about 15
rebounds.
15
rebounds and probably about 8 assists.
She does all the hard work where everybody else can score.
Farmer with it.
I don't think she shot the ball.
Stolen. Tess Long, layup, no good. Rebound, Farmer of Mount Pleasant. Farmer's got it. She's going to throw it ahead to Webster, but that pass is intercepted by Campbell, and Webster fouls Campbell. It'll be Summertown basketball.
I don't think Hannah Jones, if I can remember right, didn't have a one-shot attempt.
And she kind of got shoved. She probably could have been shooting foul shots on it.
She should have been shooting foul shots on it.
Yeah, right here just kind of underneath the goal.
Maddox plays it into Long. 20 seconds to play. Maddox over to Franks. Franks going to try it again.
Count it. She's found her spot.
And now it's 10 seconds, 80-14. Jones into front court. To Farmer. To Jones, 3 seconds. To Farmer. Back to Jones for three at the buzzer. No good. And that's where this basketball game will end. Your final score, Summertown Lady Eagles 80, Mount Pleasant 14. Timmy, you got stats real quick? We'll give Timmy just a second
while he's
here.
doing that, and I'll make sure I mention it in the boys' game too. But I want to thank Will Pettis. I think it's out by now, and most people have seen it. But Will made one heck of a highlight video to about an hour and maybe 15 minutes long. That's just a highlight reel from the whole football season. And he put a lot of time, effort, and work in it, and even made me look good in it. So, Will, thank you so much. And I know you've got some good reactions from people, and everybody's just so appreciative for it.
All right, kind of run over Mount Pleasant's first. Jones had one. Garland had the 3. Tanner had 5. And Sandrell ended up with 6 for their 14. And on Summertown side, Haley Maddox had 2. Ellie Busby had 13. Franks had 6 with the 2 threes there in the fourth quarter. Abby Jo Schaefer, the birthday girl, ended up with 8. Lauren Howell had the 5. Ellie Lou Mason had 6. Gabby Long had 18 tonight. Tess Long ended up with 9 huge points. Hadley Campbell had 6, and Riley Blackwood had 7. And like we said, Hannah Jones is the only one not in the scoring column, but she had 15 to 20 rebounds and 8 or 10 assists.
Yeah, good job.
So, yeah, great job. I mean, all together, the whole team.
Just a good all-around performance. A lot of people got playing time. So go to 3-0 in the district, 16-1 overall. So we'll be back in about 14 minutes for the boys' game.
Going the distance with local sports.